time and the countdown down one morning last July. From a boring grin came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her two brown feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, sure I shook myself for to see I was really there. From Bradbury Bay up to Derry Quay, up from Galway to Dublin town. Long may that sing like the brown Colleen that I met in the county town.
So this is the Boston Fish Pier. It's a 150-year-old working fish pier, and you have many generations. You've got children, fathers, grandfathers all working together side by side. And this is where I start my day every day. Just to give you an idea of how fresh the pollock is. This stuff, I'll take it off the bone tonight or first thing in the morning, and it's gone to the customer.
Ethan doesn't inventory the fish. He's buying everything that he sells that day. It doesn't sit around in a cooler, never has time to dry out. He's buying it the day of and getting it right to his customers.
I have no warehouse. I have no processing facility. I deal with these boats, we help unload these boats. We get a call that they're coming in, and we know whether it's the night before or very early that morning that we have the opportunity to cherry pick.
Kind of a unique approach versus some of the bigger houses that, we'll sit on product for a day, 2 days, or maybe even longer. He's getting it to him that day.
It's brand new fish, and that's what it's all about for us. This stuff is absolutely amazing. This is the best clam for chowder. This is red perch, and we sell it as red perch.
Ethan is a very fussy customer. He wants the best for his clients.
When we're picking out fish, we cherry pick. What I'm looking for is a clean eye. I'm also looking for a bright red gill. I mean, you can see that is a brand new fish. This fish is hours old. Years ago, I would see tons and tons of codfish like this. You know how hard it is to find cod this big to get cheeks?
He pays his bills right away, and in return, we give him the freshest shellfish possible. When oysters are tight, clams are tight, he's one of the first to get them.
When fish are tight and there's nothing around due to weather or fishing bans, Ethan gets what he wants because he is a very loyal customer and he takes care of his customers.
We cherry pick and we go through to find the best of the best.
He's our exclusive dealer in Vermont, and in exchange, he buys all of the shellfish from us. And it's really been a great relationship together.
We in our backyards have such a variety. From the Cape to downtown Boston, maybe an hour. Then in my truck, another 3. That's 4 hours out of the water to Vermont. At this point, we gotta load the truck and figure 3 hours to Vermont, and we're gonna meet up with the other trucks. And once those trucks are full, they're gonna turn and burn by the grace of God. Everybody's gonna get their fish before 5:30. Sleep for a few hours, get up, do it all over again tomorrow.
Way Holloway, well Holloway Joe. But if I did not kiss the girl, my lips would all grow moldy. Come on! Way Holloway, well Holloway Joe. The way Holloway, the good ship now is rolling. Timmy! Way Holloway, well Holloway Joe. King Louis was the king of France before the revolution.
These guys they go out there every day and they risk their lives to get us the last wild, perfect protein. And at this point, the least I can do is, go up in a 2-foot snowstorm and try to get the highest quality ingredients to the highest quality chefs that will appreciate this stuff. And, people ask me, why do you go to Vermont? And that's why.
Way Holloway, well Holloway Joe.
In Vermont, people are so excited about the fish that we're bringing because we're environmentally conscious about the fish we're buying, about how we're getting it up to them, even though Vermont's a farming state. They're excited about the fish, too.
Probably the most expensive fish in the world, sustainable Chilean sea bass.
My name's Jeff Lynn. Welcome to Bridge Street Butchery. This is beautiful, historic Waitsfield Village, and we're featuring Wood Mountain fish. All right, so this is getting front page. Really wanted to feature a lot of local meats, and Ethan really plays a big part in that, bringing us the best of what's local from the shores of New England. Up here, anything in here at any given point you could eat raw, and I do. Everything's day boat, which is really important to me, that we're working with smaller fishermen. They go out, they come back the same day. It's not sitting in the hulls of boats, way out in the Georges Banks for 3 or 4 days before they even get back into shore. I really like that it's not sitting in warehouses for 2 or 3 days. The service that we get from Ethan is second to none. He really cares about what he's selling us, and that's really important to me, and it's really important to my customers. We have people who come in here 3-4 days a week. People are buying fresh every day now, which is the way it used to be. People go to the butcher for their meats, then they go to the bakery for their bread, they go to the farm stand for their produce. Now they're coming here for their fish.
From Battery City up to Derry Quay, up from Galway to Dublin town. All made out of single like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down.
I know when I got a boat coming in with black bass, it's spoken for. He wants it, If the fish don't look like this, they don't have rigor, and the gills don't look like this, I'm not bringing them.
He looked at me and he said, see, that's a gem of Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McCann from the banks of the bank, she's the star of the county town.
It used to be that in Vermont it was only really safe to eat the fish on like Tuesday and Friday. Those were the 2 days a week when there were deliveries, and by Wednesday you could already tell that the fish had been out of the water for a bunch of days. And the fact that the fish comes right from the dock to you rather than first going through FedEx or through a longer distribution channel means that the product gets to the restaurant a lot faster and a lot better shape than the other vendors. It's discernibly better than what the competition puts out.
He comes straight from the docks to the mountains, He makes it local.
Let 'em in the county down.
Something my grandmother always taught me is #1 rule of fishmongering is don't have any fish left at the end of the day. That's sort of our philosophy, and it's pretty easy to do when I could just come back tomorrow and get new fish.